Hi friends, today our topic is ideal and practical operational amplifier characteristics and or specifications. Okay, so generally the characteristics of IC741 is ideal and practical. Okay, so if you prefer any system, it has some characteristics. Similarly, in operational amplifier, characteristics are input impedance, output impedance, voltage gain, bandwidth, common mode rejection ratio CMRR, slew rate. Okay, these are the basic characteristics for operational amplifier. Okay, first one is ideal characteristics. Ideal characteristics are except output impedance, remaining all are should be in infinite. Okay, ideal character, input impedance infinite, output impedance 0, voltage gain infinite, bandwidth infinity, and common mode rejection ratio infinity, slew rate infinite, like that you can take. What is the difference between ideal and practical? Okay, based on the theoretical representation you can say ideal, based on the values you can represent practical. So that input impedance is infinity, that practical as maximum as possible is preferable. Output impedance is 0, that is as minimum as possible is preferable. Voltage gain is as maximum as possible. Bandwidth also as maximum as possible. Common mode rejection ratio also as maximum as possible. Slew rate also as maximum as possible. So this is the ideal characteristics of operational amplifier. The first operational amplifier specification is input offset voltage. That is I for input, O for offset, V for voltage. Input offset voltage. What is the definition of input offset voltage? Is the voltage that must be applied between the two input terminals of an operational amplifier to null the output amplifier. Okay, so we have, this is actual operational amplifier. This one is negative inverting, this one is non-inverting. Okay, if you have some minimum DC voltage, there is a VDC1, this one is VDC2. Okay, if you have both voltages are connected to positive and negative terminal, this one is 4th pin, this one is 7th pin, this one is 6th pin, 3rd pin and 2nd pin. Okay. After that you can calculate that sum of applied voltages, that is both having some DC voltages, that is input offset voltage is VDC1. Why? Because VDC1 is connected to positive terminal, before that you are using plus symbol. VDC2 is connected to negative terminal, before that you have to use negative symbol. So the final conclusion is input offset voltage is algebraic sum of individual input voltage at the input stage. That is the meaning of this. Okay, what is the practical value of IC741 is 150 microvolts is the maximum. Okay, so this is the practical value of IC741. The second one is input offset current. This is very similar to input offset voltage. Here I for input, O for offset, I for current. Similarly that the algebraic difference between the current into the inverting and non-inverting terminal. In this circuit diagram, this one is minus and plus. IB1, that is input DC current, input DC current. Both are input DC currents are connected to both positive and negative. Okay, so this is the 6th pin, this one is 7th pin, 4th pin, 2nd pin and 3rd pin. I naught, input offset current is equal to IB1. IB1 is here, IB1 is connected to positive terminal, before that you are using plus, and IB2 before that you are using minus symbol. Okay, IC741 operational amplifier is 200 nano amps is the maximum. Next, the third specification is input bias current. Input bias current is purely based on input offset current IB1 and IB2. That is, input bias current IB is the average of the current that flow into the inverting and non-inverting input terminals of operational amplifier. In this input offset current IB1 and IB2, average of this IB is equal to IB1 plus IB2 by 2. Okay. IC741 operational amplifier, practical value is 500 nano amps. Okay. Next one is fourth parameter is differential input resistance. That is, differential input resistance RI is the equivalent resistance that can be measured either the inverting or non-inverting input terminal with the other terminal connected to ground. That is, IC741 operational amplifier value is 2 mega ohms. Okay. So simply this is very considered input resistance of this. Okay. Like that you can take based on input offset voltage and input offset current. Next, fifth one is input capacitance. Input capacitance very similar to input resistance. That is, input capacitance, which is denoted by Ci, is the equivalent capacitance that can be measured at either the inverting or non-inverting terminals with the other terminal connected to ground. That is, practical value of IC741 value is 1.4 picofarads. Okay. Next, sixth parameter is offset voltage adjustment range. We have offset voltages like VDC1 and VDC2. With the help of 10 kilo ohm potentiometer, you can vary the entire adjustment offset voltage adjustment range. One of the features of the IC741 family operational amplifier is an offset voltage null capability. The offset voltage adjustment range is the range through the which input offset voltage can be adjusted by varying the 10 kilo ohm potentiometer. With the help of this 10 kilo ohm potentiometer, you can change the input offset voltage. Practical IC741 input offset value is plus 15 millivolts. Plus 15 millivolts. Next, seventh parameter is input voltage range. To run entire operational amplifier, we have to have some maximum value. That is, input offset voltage range is the range of common mode voltages over which the offset specification apply. IC741 operational amplifier value is plus 13 volts. Okay. So this is the actual voltage range. Next, one of the most important parameter for operational amplifier is common mode rejection ratio, CMRR. Okay. That is, the CMRR is defined as the ratio of the differential voltage gain AD to the common mode voltage gain ACM. So this is the actual common mode rejection ratio, where AD is the differential voltage gain, which is also called as gain A. Okay. So ACM, common mode voltage gain. Okay. Common mode means at input stage you are applying this. What is meant by common mode voltage gain? A for gain, that is output by input. So this is common mode. So output of common mode voltage to input of common mode voltage. That is the definition of ACM. How can you define this input common mode value is like this. You can apply some input value. Both that input is commonly connected to both positive and negative. So this IC741 value is 90 dB. That units for CMRR in terms of decibels, 70 dB value. Okay. Next one is, ninth one is power supply voltage. That is supply voltage rejection ratio. That is the ninth one. SVRR is defined as the change in supply voltages by delta V. Delta V is nothing but change in voltage, and the corresponding change in input offset voltage delta V I naught. So you can take delta V is change in voltage. This is the delta VIO is change in input offset voltage. That is defined as the ratio of this change in change in input offset voltage to change in voltage. These units are, offset voltage units are 150 microvolts in practical value of IC741. Delta V units are voltages. So this is the final practical value for SVRR for IC741 150 microvolts for volts. Okay. Next, 10th one is large signal voltage gain. Large signal voltage gain is one of the most important specification for IC741. This is the operational amplifier applies difference voltage between two input terminals, both inverting and non-inverting. The voltage gain of the amplifier is defined as output voltage to differential input voltage. So V0 by differential input voltage. IC741 practical value is 2 lakh. So that is 2 lakh. That is, there are no units for gain. And the 11th parameter is output voltage swing. To run the entire output voltage, you have to have some range. That is, the output voltage swing, output maximum of IC741 is to be between minus 13 volts to plus 13 volts for load resistance 2 kilo ohm. The output voltage never exceeds these limits for given supply voltage, that is plus VCC and minus VEE value. So this is connected to 7th pin, this is connected to 4th pin value. Next one is 12th parameter is output resistance. Output resistance, which is denoted by R0, is the equivalent resistance that can be measured between the output terminal of the operational amplifier and the ground. Okay. So that the practical value for IC741 value is 75 ohms. And the 13th parameter is supply current. The supply current, which is denoted by IS, is the current drawn by the operational amplifier from the power supply. That is, IC741 supply current is 2.8 milliamps. Okay. Next, 14th parameter is power consumption. Power consumption, which is denoted by PC, is the amount of quiescent power if the input value is 0, that is, that must be consumed by the operational amplifier in order to operate properly. Okay. IC741 practical value is 85 milliwatts. Okay. And the 15th parameter is transient response. The transient response is that portion of the complete response before the input attains some fixed value. The transient response is one of the important consideration in selecting an operational amplifier in AC application. So to run the entire operation, you have some transient and steady state. So then only you can calculate the entire response here. Based on this, you can segregate it as transient response as well as steady state response. Next, 16th parameter is slew rate. Slew rate is defined as the maximum rate of change of output voltage per unit of time and is expressed in volts per microseconds. That is dV0, that is change in output voltage with respect to change in time. That is meaning of here the maximum rate of change of output voltage per unit of time, which is denoted by dV0 by dt value. That units for volts per microseconds. The main disadvantage of IC741 slew rate is 0.5 volts per microseconds. Okay, that's why while we prefer for slew rate, we prefer LM318 IC. That is 70 volts per microseconds. That is the important specification for IC741. Next, 17th parameter is thermal drift. Thermal drift means if you run the entire process with the help of temperature, you can prefer thermal drift under the applied some external value. That is bias current, offset current and offset voltage change with the temperature. A circuit carefully nulled at 25 degrees Celsius may not be remained so when the temperature rises to 35 degrees. So you can change from 25 degrees to 35 degrees with the help of temperature. That is called as drift. Okay. The offset current drift is expressed in terms of this nanoamps per degree Celsius for current. Okay. Offset voltage drift is expressed in terms of volts, that is millivolts per degree Celsius. Okay, if you want to change from, for example, 10 volts to 25 volts, that is change in voltage with respect to temperature, that is millivolts per degree Celsius. You can change from 1 amps to 3 amps, like that. With the help of temperature you can change. Okay. So these are the specifications of IC 741. Thank you.